Today's video, we're going to be going over what would I do if I could start all over again. The problem I see with many traders is they fail over and over again, and they wonder why they keep losing money in the markets. It's good to make mistakes, but it's also advisable to learn from your mistakes and learn from others' mistakes as well. I'm going to be going over the top 5 things I would do if I could start all over when it comes to day trading. The first thing is learn proper risk management, guys. I cannot stress this enough. You must learn how to manage your risk and take the same amount of risk on each trade. Okay, let me rephrase that. Do not have 4 to 5 different risks on every different trade. Keep it to 1 or 2. One for your A plus setups and one for your B plus setups. All right. Some traders, they put on $100. They risk $100 on one trade, and then they go risk $500 on another trade. How do you expect to be consistently profitable, guys? That one $500 trade that you risked on, you're going to lose 5 $100 trades just like that. Does that make any sense to you guys? No. So if you're going to risk $100 on your B plus setups, make sure you risk at least $200 or $300 on your A plus setups. All right. Another thing that I want to talk about that I would do if I could start all over is keeping your journal on an online database. All right. Having an online journal is practically what I'm saying. All right, I used to trade on a traditional journal, and I would have to flip through my journal over and over again, trying to figure out what my edge was, trying to look at the statistics, my win to loss ratio, my I was looking at everything, and it was a lot of headache. Okay, we're living in a AI booming society. The AI revolution is taking over the world right now, and you're going to be left behind if you're not taking advantage of it right now. AI is implemented into these online journals where you're able to know what days you're doing bad on, what days you're doing good on, what time of the days you're doing bad or good on, and you're also able to see on a calendar-based view of your profit and loss, okay? And you can look at that and improve upon what you're doing right or wrong, okay? That helps you look at your progression, all right? How do you expect to be a profitable trader if you're not able to get the bigger picture, if you're not able to see the statistics? A traditional journal cannot do that for you guys. So make sure you consider getting an online journal. It will save you a lot of time and a lot of headache in the long run, all right? The next thing I would do if I could start all over again would be to trade less. Trading less is more. Trading less has saved me so much mental fatigue. It's not even funny, guys. When I first started, I used to trade I would trade like 40, 50 times a day. Like, I see a subpar setup, I would trade it just because it looked good. Like, that's it. All right. Well, I thought it looked good, you know. Now I know what a real A plus setup looks like, and I only trade those quality setups. I do not try to look for a C or a D quality setup because these setups are not worth putting money behind. All right, you only have so much mental capacity each day, guys. If you're taking 100 setups a day, you're not using your mental capital correctly, guys. All right. How are you able to identify that A plus setup when you're so mentally tired from looking at all these subpar setups, and you're wasting your energy, guys? All right. So that's why it's important to know how to identify these A plus setups, because you're not going to be wasting your time looking throughout the market, if you don't see it, it should catch your eye like that. It shouldn't be, you know, hard. When I first started, yeah, it was hard because I didn't know what I was doing. But now I'm able to see what an A plus setup looks like. Okay, and I feel like you will only get that through experience. You cannot get that. You won't get that right away. All right. You know, because it, trading less helps you maintain consistency. It helps you avoid excessive loss because you're not going to be trading. Sometimes I don't trade, you know, in a day. Sometimes I won't even take a trade a day because I know that the market isn't giving me what I want. And if it doesn't give me what I want, I'm not going to even try to put money up because it's not worth it. The R multiple has to be there. Okay. I want to save. I want to have the best opportunity cost when it comes to putting money behind a setup. All right. And the last but not least thing I would do if I could start all over is waiting for confirmation. All right. I used to get into a trade just because I saw a candle wick and I thought that, hey, it wicked at this level. Let me just take this trade. All right. No, now I wait for a confirmation. How many times have you seen a candle with a momentum candle shoot from a level and just reverse right there? Okay. You didn't wait for confirmation. You thought that, oh, this momentum candle is going up. Is bigger than the other candles. So let me just take a trade and I'll take a breakout trade or something like that. No, guys, wait for it to break through your level, and at least retest before you take the trade. All right, that saved me so much time. That saved me so much, you know, headache. Like if it's not gonna retrace, oh well, I'll let the trade go against me. I let the trade go. You know, make sure you wait for those confirmation, guys. All right, all right. That goes into trading less is more. Take trades that are, you know, worth the R multiple. If you're risking 1 to make 3, that's a good R multiple. If you're risking 1 to make 1, that's a terrible R multiple. All right. Your winning days have to pay for your losing days. How you expect to be profitable in the long term if you don't have those big winning days that tower your losing days? All right. It's not. I've seen my calendar over and over again where I would have, you know, all these small wins, and then when that big red day comes, because they do come, and and I end up being unprofitable for the month because I was taking these low quality setups that are not favorable and that didn't give me a good, at least 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. All right, because I was looking at the money. That's the only reason why you're taking those subpar setups. It's because you're looking at the money. Stop looking at the money, and start looking at the process. Because at the end of the day, the process will get you way further than looking at the money will. All right. So that's the end of the video, guys. Let me know what would you do if you would start over day trading, and leave a like and comment and subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you guys in the next one.